Hi friends, welcome to 2022 craftiness. I'm going to start a timer just so that I don't go over the amount of time that I need to create this, because this is supposed to be a 15-minute video and I just want to make something simple. Snow's the theme, you know, it's snowing here in Iowa, and because of that I want to do a snowman. And my word for 2022 is focus. So let's focus in on that. I have a number of different surfaces. I thought about using some clayboard or a canvas panel. But what I ultimately decided on was one of these edge canvases, because it's got an edge. It's easy to hang up on the wall and it makes a cute little gift for somebody. So I got these from Jerry's Artorama, and they were super cheap. So I've got my canvas here. I've got a Stays On ink pad because I need to re-ink it. And if you guys have never re-inked ink pad, Stays On is good because it's permanent. And this one is Royal Purple. Not a color I normally use, but because it's snowy and wintry, I thought I would add some of this royal purple color. I also die cut some masks. This is some masking tape from Judikins, and when I do this I want to use this to create my snowman image. So let's get that masking tape down there. And it doesn't look like it wants to stick to this canvas very well, so that's okay. I've got a little piece of mask here that I can move around just to hold it in place while I'm doing some inking. And this is just some clean release painter's tape. Let's get another little piece in here. Maybe one more right there. Okay, so when you ink this, it's got a cover that goes over it, but you need to take a card or something and just press that ink down into the surface to make sure it's getting into the pad. You see it's not picking up a whole lot, but you do need to press that into the surface. And I thought about doing some stars and things in the background. I don't know. How are we doing time-wise? That's the big thing, right? Oh, did I even start that? Yeah, we're at 11 minutes already. So you see how quickly 15 minutes can go. So let's just do this, shall we? I'm going to take a large brush like this. I'm going to start. Oh, you know, I'm going to take some of this mask and create a snowbank for my snowman too. So now we've got everything masked off. Just going to start with that Stays On ink in the background. And I'm using this big brush so I can get easy application. And this goes faster than paint sometimes, so I like to use some of this. Now I think I'm going to add some other colors here into this, but the other thing you can do, and I don't know if I'm going to do all of that right now, but you can go around the edge with your inks and get that covered all the way around, so when you hang it on the wall it's consistent. So there's the little cover that goes over my ink pad, and I'm going to grab another color of Stays On because I want to stick with the same kind of ink. And I've got several in the, that's a teal, that's a midnight blue. Let's do this blue Hawaii, like that. So I'm just going to clean some of that purple off and come back here with that blue Hawaii color. That way we don't have just one solid color in our background. We have a multicolored sky. I want to make sure I get some along our snowy border here. So you see how quickly you can create a little something for somebody. Let's darken this a little bit up here. Yeah. All right. So now I can remove and clean my brush out, and I can remove our mask. And we have the beginnings of a snowman. Now I want to, looking at some paint pens. I'm going to start with, a Posca pen, I think, and I'm going to give him kind of a jaunty hat. He's going to need a top hat, right? And actually, I think he needs to have a little bit larger brim on that hat. So I can come back with my paint pen and color that in. He's going to need a hat band, so I'll paint that something, a different color. Let's see, how are we doing time-wise? Oh, we've got 6 minutes. We're doing great. Get our hat on our snowman. And let's see. I should probably do a little snowflake. I might have a snowflake punch or something I can do up there. Let's get this filled in. This is an acrylic paint pen from Posca. And they come in a lot of different sizes. This is kind of a medium bullet tip. I'm just getting that colored in. He probably needs a blue scarf, which means we should probably do a, well, you know, not necessarily. We could go with a bright, yeah, let's not make it all monochromatic. Let's go with a nice bright red. And I can actually add some sparkly stuff with a sparkly pen. So, oh, that's not a bullet tip. Yeah, this is a bullet tip. So let's get his hat band in a nice bright red to contrast those other colors. And he's going to need a scarf. So we'll color that into, it'll need some highlights and shadows, but I'm just getting the basic outline here of what we're doing. Time-wise, we are at 3 minutes. So I may not get this whole thing done unless I speed it up. And see, this has a sparkle to it. So I'm going to add a little sparkle. And that'll need to be dry.